Hi, I'm Jeremy Nicholas. Welcome to Loudspeaker. That's my newsletter, which I started last week, and it's still going. So already it's beaten any of those diaries I kept when I was a teenager. I've had some great comments from you. Thanks for all sending those in. Stop talking about yourself. It's far too long. You go on a bit, and a lot of people commenting that my shelving's very messy in my office. But hey, it's my office. I'll have it how I want. So I thought I could tidy it up, but I've been very busy. Got lots of speaking gigs on at the moment that I'm preparing for, and it has to be done in this sort of environment. So I haven't had time to clean up. My cleaner wanted to do it. I said no, that you've got to leave that. So I thought I could have a little man there, like on the sign language late at night. So I've got a little Bobby Moore statuette that I've always have when I'm doing a big gig. I always take my little Bobby Moore statuette with me. But the thing is, he leans a little bit. I don't know if you can see how much he leans that way. When I was a student, he was on a radiator in my digs, and he got a bit bent up like that. So then I thought maybe a little Ndebele lady from when I've been speaking in South Africa. I was given this Ndebele lady with the beads, but she's a little bit big, and I don't feel as though it's about her. So I thought, who's made me laugh this week? Who do I admire as a speaker that has actually been genuinely funny and done something this week? And of course, the Queen. The Queen was hilarious when she put down the Canadian Prime Minister. So let's have the Queen there in the corner, and completely distracting. It's almost now as though it's not quite a lot of stuff over on my desk. That's made a mess. It's almost now you can't notice quite how messy my shelving is. Anyway, the Queen's actually stopped waving. That's because it's December. Is it on her handbag here? I don't know if you can see that. The Queen has a solar panel there. If I can just put that on there, that might actually get her going. There we go. So that just gets her waving there. But it rather spoils it for me, so I'm going to take that away. What I wanted to tell you about this week is that I had a mini break in London with my lovely wife, and we went to see The Mousetrap. The Mousetrap has been running for 63 years at St Martin's Theatre in the West End. It's an Agatha Christie murder mystery, and I've never seen it, even though it's 10 years older than I am. And it was fantastic. We had a really good time. And at the end of it, because you're thinking, what's this got to do with speaking, Jeremy? At the end of it, when the murderer was revealed, and then everyone clapped, and then the murderer from the cast came to the centre of the stage and said, "Thank you very much for sharing in the history of the Mousetrap. Now, please keep the secret. Don't tell anybody who the murderer is." And he said it so powerfully that I thought, no, I'm not going to tell anyone. And I realised that this must have been a tradition that's gone on for the last 63 years, because no one had told me who the murderer was. And I thought, I wonder why that is. And then I thought, I know why it is. Because he speaks with conviction, but also the character's a vicar. He's got the dog collar on. And I thought, that is why no one gives it away. It's because the vicar who does it. And so when he comes on and says, don't tell anyone who's done it, because he's the vicar, nobody does. So, brilliant. Well done. A message there for all of us. So if you have any comments, then do email me at the email address that's coming up there. If not, I'll see you next week. Oh, and did you see in the newsletter that I've written a book since we last met? Yeah, 3,000 words. I just knocked it out quickly. And it's called A Million Tips on Public Speaking, Volume 1. You can download it for free at my website, jeremynicholas.co.uk. See you next week. Say goodbye, Liz. Bye, Liz. You were very good. You were very, very good. Thank you.